Hello and welcome to Teaching with Instagram. My name is Dr. Lucy R. Littler and I'm a lecturer in the English department at Rollins College. In this chapter, I explain how to create an Instagram account, how to post pictures, and how to follow and comment on other Instagram users' posts. In order to take part in this assignment, you and your students will need Instagram accounts. If you do not have an Instagram account, go to the Instagram homepage at instagram.com using a web browser on either your smartphone or your computer. This is a good time for me to clarify that you do not need a smartphone to get an Instagram account or to view and comment on posted pictures, but you do need a smartphone in order to post pictures. Teaching with Instagram will be much easier if you have a smartphone. If a student does not have a smartphone, however, he or she can still participate in this assignment. I simply ask students without smartphones to send me their picture and accompanying caption, and I post it for them using my own smartphone. These students can then log into their Instagram accounts from any laptop or desktop computer with an internet connection and view and comment on their own posts as well as those of their classmates. If you have a smartphone, I recommend using it to set up your Instagram account. From the Instagram homepage, select App Store if you're using an iPhone or Google Play if you're using an Android. Download the free app and follow the prompts for creating a new account. Please note that in order to create an account, you will need a working email address and you will also need to create a username and a corresponding password. If you already have an Instagram account, skip the download stage and simply select Login from the Instagram homepage. You can create and maintain multiple accounts on one device through this option. Simply enter the email address and corresponding password for the account you'd like to use. For this assignment, I require students to create and maintain a separate professional account so I can view their posts for class without having to navigate through their personal pictures and activities. Once you have an Instagram account, you can easily log in by tapping the Instagram app icon on your smartphone. As I mentioned previously, you can also log in on a computer with an internet connection. You can view and comment on other users' posts from the computer, but you will only be able to post pictures from your smartphone. Each time you log in using the app on your smartphone, you'll be taken straight to your main feed page. Your main feed will consist of pictures with accompanying captions and comments from you and other Instagram users who have posted. If you're logged into one account and would like to switch to another already created account, tap the profile icon, the image of a head and shoulders silhouette, in the bottom right-hand corner of your main feed screen. From your profile page, simply select Options, which is the hardware-shaped icon at the top right of your profile screen. Then scroll down the bottom of the list and select Log Out. From there, you can enter the username and password for the account you wish to use. Once you've downloaded the Instagram app and have created an account, you can start taking and posting pictures on your Instagram feed. Note the menu at the bottom of your screen. Tap the middle button, shaped like a square with a circle in the middle, to open the camera function. You can either take a photo by pointing the camera at your subject and tapping the blue circle button, which I will now refer to as the shutter button, or you can select a previously taken image from your phone's photo library by selecting the button to the left of the shutter button. If you want to take and post a video of up to 15 seconds long, select the video camera icon to the right of the shutter button. To take a picture or video of yourself without having to turn the phone around, select the small button directly above the shutter button. Once you take and select the image you want to use, Instagram allows you to manipulate that image before you post it. First, you can select a filter. This option changes the look and feel of the photograph. You can choose to saturate the colors, make them black and white, or any number of other options in between. Other photo tools include changing the brightness of the image using the middle button just above the filter option shaped like a sun, or taking other kinds of adjustments using the wrench-shaped button to the right of the brightness button. There are many options here. I recommend playing with them to see what's available and what you like. But keep in mind that you don't have to manipulate the image in any way. These are just options. You can simply point, click, and post if you prefer. And you can make different selections for every post you create. After taking or choosing and then manipulating the image, select Next in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. This will take you to the Share To screen. Tap the Caption section of the screen to type in your caption. You'll also use this screen to tag other users. We will discuss both of these options in detail in a moment, but first, let's look at a student-created post with a caption relevant to this specific assignment. For this assignment, I required students to clarify what week they were posting for, which made keeping track of their participation much easier, and an explanation of how the image they were posting not only spoke to the American dream or nightmare in some way, but also how these ideas specifically connected to the fiction we were reading that week in class. As you can see from this student's caption, this post is from week 10. After clarifying the week, the student defines an aspect of the American dream based on her understanding of and connection to the assigned reading, a selection from Hunter S. Thompson's novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. You can also see that one of her classmates liked her post, and you can see my comment directly following her caption. One of the great parts of this assignment was the asynchronous interaction among our classroom community members. Instagram gave us the opportunity to reflect, create, and connect beyond the classroom space. I will share some more examples and some student feedback in Chapter 4 of this tutorial. For now, let's continue with the nuts and bolts of using Instagram. After writing your caption, you can select Tag People to notify viewers of other Instagram users who are either in the photo or connected to it in some way. When you tap Tag People, you'll be asked to type in a username. Once you begin typing letters, the program will provide you with a corresponding list of your followers, so you don't have to type in the whole name, only the first few letters. When you've selected the user you want, select Done. From the Share To screen, you can also select other social media sites on which to share the image and caption, such as Facebook or Twitter, if you like. When you're ready to post, select Share at the bottom of your screen. The post will then appear on your feed, and depending on your privacy settings, which you will have clarified in the account setup process, on other Instagram users' feeds as well. For this assignment, I required students in the class to follow each other, and I followed them so I could see what they were posting and how they were interacting with one another. To follow someone on Instagram, select the magnifying glass icon next to the camera icon on your main feed screen. This will open up the search function, and you can enter specific people's names, usernames, tags, places, or topics in the upper search bar. When you see the name pop up that you'd like to follow, simply tap it to access the user's profile, and then select Follow. The Follow button will turn green if that user's account is public. If the user's account is set to private, the Follow button will turn gray with a notification that you have requested access. When that user logs into his or her account, they'll be notified that someone has requested to follow them, and they can approve that access if they so choose. Once they approve you, their post will start appearing in your main feed. You can see who you're following, who is following you, and all of your posts by going to your profile, again indicated by the head and shoulder silhouette icon on the far right side of the bottom menu on your main feed screen. From your profile page, simply tap Followers or Following above the Edit Your Profile button in order to see who has access to your posts and whose posts will show up in your main feed. In order to like a post, simply tap the heart icon below the image. The heart will turn red once you've liked it. I often use this function to quickly notify students that I had viewed their image and that they had earned credit for that week's posts. In order to comment on another Instagram user's post, tap the dialog bubble next to the heart and directly below the posted image. This will take you to the comments screen. Simply type in your comment and tap Send. As you can see, once comments are published, they become connected to the original image and will be visible to all users who can view the original poster's account, regardless of the privacy settings on your own account. You may want to consider trying out hashtags in your comments on others' posts, or in the caption section of your own post. The purpose of a hashtag is to link your post to other posts of a similar theme or subject matter. If you were interested in finding posts of dogs on Instagram, for example, you could type #DogsOfInstagram into the search to find these images and to connect with other users interested in the same topic. You might encourage your students to tag their photos with a hashtag, including your course number and title, the date of their post, or a particular keyword. If you want to tag another Instagram user in your comment, use the @ symbol and their username with no spaces in between, as shown here. When that user logs into their account, they will be notified of this tag and directed to view the post through their activity screen. You access the activity screen by tapping the heart comment icon in the middle at the bottom of your main screen feed. As you can see, the activity screen not only shows you when other users have tagged you in an image or a comment, but also follow requests from other users.